My name is Patty Whitehead. I grew up outside of Athens, Georgia, and I'm an attorney in Nashville. I grew up in a pretty middle-class family. We never wanted for anything. So when I got into high school and wanted to do things that cost a little bit more money, I just always asked my dad, "Hey, Daddy, I need a 20, I want to go to dinner." And he would tell me, "Well, money doesn't grow on trees, but here you go." But then when I got my first job when I was a sophomore at college, I didn't really have any bills, I didn't have a car. So I just spent a lot of money on clothes and shopping and never really thought about it until I needed to house my apartment. And I said, "I don't have enough money to get a bed or a computer." My dad said, "Well, open up a credit card." 4 months later, when finals times came around and you were down to almost zero in your bank account, you didn't really think about it at all. But you still went out because you could, and you just put it on the credit card because, oh, finals are over, we need to go celebrate. And then when graduation got closer and I had been job searching for a year and it still wasn't there and bar exam fees were coming up, I started thinking, wow, this is gonna be an issue. And I went and talked to my landlord and said, "Hey, for the next few months, things are gonna be pretty tight. I'm gonna try to pay when I can, I'm always gonna keep you advised, but I don't know how it's gonna work out." At this time, all my credit cards were maxed out and they had closed them. But it got to the point where I couldn't feed myself at all. I couldn't go out. All I did was work, study for the bar exam. I got on government assistance. So I didn't pay any of my credit cards for that entire summer at all because I couldn't. I talked to them every month, but then the collection calls started and I would just put my phone on airplane mode all the time so I wouldn't hear them. And I was working 4 jobs, still looking for a full-time job. That I went to my friend and said, something needs to change here. It was a real turning point for me because I would just stay up at night crying. I had no idea what to do. I was like, they're gonna evict me soon. And my friend was like, "You should go to Financial Peace University."
I'm Dorothy Bridges, and I am an FPU coordinator. Patty, on the first night of our class, she came in and she sat right up front in the corner. And I'll never forget because we finished the class, and when everyone had left, Patty was still sitting there, and she was crying. She was just in tears and saying that there was just no way she could do this and get out of this because she was in such a mess.
It really made me confront exactly what was going on in my life, and I had hit rock bottom. It would be $5,000 to even get caught up. And I don't have $5,000. How am I supposed to save $1,000? I don't think I had really told anybody how bad it was until I was at the class.
And so I asked her, I said, "Just give us 9 weeks. Just give us 9 weeks, and we're gonna work with you, and we're gonna walk with you." And so I asked her to go home that night, and I said, "I want you to sit down and write where you are right now and how you're feeling." And I said, "And then in 9 weeks from now, when we finish, let's see where you are and let's compare." Because I said, "I think you're gonna find yourself in a much different place."
I didn't miss one class. I was like, I have to go to this every single week because I knew I was just in so much trouble. I was like, I gotta just give this all that I have at the moment. And the more I did, the more I followed the program, the more things just started happening in my life that really worked out. In the time of the class, I paid off $9,000 in 9 weeks, which was really exciting. If anyone had told me I would do that, I would have just laughed and said, "You are crazy." I haven't even made $9,000 this year, but I did.
So at the end of the 9 weeks, I always ask the class members to share with us and what they've learned and what they've gained through the class. And of course, she was in tears, but it was much different this time than it was that first night. These were tears of joy, of relief, of hope that she finally had some hope and that she saw that she could do it and she had the tools to do it.
So I guess it's been about 3 or 4 months since I took the class, and I haven't paid off all my credit cards yet, but I am very, very close to getting my consumer debt done with. My projection is to pay off around $35,000 in a little over a year, which is exciting. With student loans, I have approximately $150,000. It's a semi-nice house or condo here in Nashville. And when I've looked at it, if I were to stay at my same salary level, I'll have all my student loans paid off in 5 years.